All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're hopping into this TVP, because we have up here in the top right-hand corner of the map the pink Protoss player, formerly from Team Acer.
Triple P.
Give it up for the Protoss Scarlett, making her MLG return. Oh boy.
And on the other side of things, our Terran player representing Ordo Equitus, it is Jhonny.
So let's talk about this, because I think Scarlett is like the biggest troll, right? Everyone knows Scarlett is an enormous troll, but I think she's doing this because she's
actually quite petite, but you know.
Wow.
Anyway.
All right.
Carry on.
I think she's doing this because she's underestimating her opponent, which, I mean, with all due respect to Jhonny here, he is like a Masters League player that hasn't really gotten anything close to the results that Scarlett has with her this guy's career. But at the same time, is Scarlett really ready to play Protoss versus Terran? Has Scarlett ever played a Protoss versus Terran?
And it makes me wonder if she was playing Protoss before, because this isn't a first. Oh, this is a first game today. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then. She's just gonna go for it. Maybe she's just having a good time, you know?
I know she watches a lot of State streams, so maybe she can pick some stuff off of that.
True.
We'll see. But all right,
Jhonny, cast it like it is, man. We have nothing to go off of because we have no idea what she's gonna pull off.
Jhonny's getting his first scout off and seeing, oh, you're Protoss. In case he didn't realize this during the loading screen, is still gonna be able to kill off one worker, which is already pretty nice.
Yep. Can the Reaper get killed though? No, it will get on away.
Scarlett uses the Adept Shade, but just leaves it with the Adept.
With the Adept? It's like, this. Which one is it real me? You don't know.
This is supposed to be a scare tactic. Now you're supposed to run away because I have an Adept Shade out. Oh, Scarlett.
Wow. Well, it also kept the Adept at home, so that's not going to be able to do any kind of damage just yet. But with the Mothership Core being out in a second Adept, it does look like Scarlett is going to be moving out, perhaps, but Stargate did go down for her, while on the other side of things, Jhonny is going for his third command center really quickly.
Yeah.
While just now getting a starport.
Yeah, really quick third CC. This is definitely going to be a very economic focused build from Jhonny. We'll see if he can defend against the, I presume is going to be Oracle harassment from Scarlett. She may try and go for like a Phoenix style, but I would really be surprised. That's one of those things that you have a lot of finesse things that you need to know about that playstyle to really make it work.
To actually, yeah, you can make a bunch of Phoenixes and then all of a sudden you realize that your ground army is non-existent and you're like, well, why did that happen? But
absolutely,
it will be indeed that Oracle Fear Dragon, and if she continues to be annoying here at the front, Jhonny not gonna fall for that, not at all.
Yeah,
he ain't no dummy.
Well, Jhonny is going to be going for that medevac, immediately followed up by some of those Widow Mines, so could be going for the Widow Mine drop, and let me tell you, that is one of the big pains, especially about Protoss versus Terran, is dealing with those Widow Mine drops can be very, very annoying. And, I mean, Scarlett has to deal with Widow Mine drops all the time, and actually one more base than she probably will have to deal with in this game. So, I imagine her reaction time should still be pretty decent, but we got a Fleet Beacon coming out from Scarlett, and she's only on one Warp Gate and a second Stargate coming down. Like, do you think that Scarlett is severely underestimating her opponent right now?
I would say so here. I mean, honestly, I have no idea where she's gonna go with this one, but it's gonna be pretty fun.
I feel like carriers.
That it gets to that point, it could be, right?
Yeah.
Yep. What do you know?
Oh, so well, Tempo, I knew because I just thought, okay, what would be a bigger troll, Tempest or carriers? Oh, yeah, carriers, definitely. Well, that's probably what Scarlett's gonna go for. Well, the Widow Mines.
Is it gonna get scouted immediately? Oh my god. So that is one of the biggest things here. If you scout this immediately.
The Fleet Beacon hasn't been scouted, surprisingly enough. Okay, there it's scouted.
But if you look at the Stargate, you can tell that a gigantic capital ship or whatever is being made from it. Do you even call them capital ships when it's Protoss one? I can't remember which one. Is it the Terran that are capital ships or the Protoss?
Oh, capital ships are just like massive
All of
ships that are like the capitals of the fleet.
All right, well that's the carrier for you.
Oh, well, Widowmine almost killing that mothership core. Got to be a little careful about that, but Oracle comes back in. Manages to get 4 kills. This Oracle has actually been pretty decent. She's been keeping it alive so far and really not taking too much damage with it either.
No, has to bring one of the Oracles back home, get that revelation on that Widowmine, but it's just gonna... Oh my god, she might lose her mothership core. The mothership core, if it gets targeted...
Boom!
Goes down.
All right, well...
Who was expecting that to happen?
Carrier number 1 is now out. Now, here's the thing that I'm not sure if Scarlett has truly embraced and realized. When you go for carriers, you can kind of joke about how they're great to get, like, and how they're super powerful units, but they cost a lot of minerals to make those interceptors, and I'm not sure if she can really afford to do this on just 2 bases unless she actually kills off a lot of this army. Jhonny already lost that mothership core, is going to be losing some of the interceptors as well. Well, doing a pretty good job so far.
Not bad. This is the way to go. Yo, this is the new meta. The carriers is going to be the carrier adept all in.
I don't know about that tempo.
Basically.
I don't know about that yet.
Well, she added a bunch more gateways. Didn't go for the 3rd base at all. And she has a ton of money. She is rich. For now.
Well, Widowmine burrowing, killing off a decent chunk of these workers. 4 workers have gone down so far. Some of the adepts going down. Another warp in. Another, that warp in actually, a lot of the units get canceled or take a lot of damage. And I would say that my biggest concern is that Jhonny ends up sacrificing too much supply and can't actually deal with the carriers. Because he's gone for a lot of damage with these drops. But
oh my god!
Oh god. This is the medevac.
She's gonna go in. She's actually gonna do this, right? An attack. She's losing a lot of her probes, but she, what is she up against? The 3-base Terran with triple mule, and I don't know what the upgrades are here for.
I mean, I feel like, okay, missile turrets are a good idea. Also, Widowmines can get some pretty decent shots off on the interceptors if they get a little bit too aggressive. So there are things that I feel like Jhonny can do to deal with this, but this is actually looking to be a really scary push in from Scarlett. I'm not sure if Jhonny has enough to deal with this.
Well, we're going to find out sooner or later if this is actually going to work. Slow warp in here from Scarlett with that pylon without the gateway done just yet. Widowmine spread is really nice here, and the upgrades are going to finish here for Jhonny. But she could actually throw the interceptors there, like from one of the carriers, and let them sit there.
She could. I don't know if she really has the economy to do that, because she's running out of minerals, and those interceptors, let me tell you, Tempo, they add up really quickly, but oh, Adept's going to be soaking up some of those Widowmine hits.
Hey,
and
move, let's go!
Oh, most of the interceptors have been killed off. There's only, I think, 9 or 10 interceptors left over. The Adept's going to be doing a majority of the damage over here, though. The Marines get absolutely obliterated.
This is actually working, though. All of the SCVs get killed. The carriers are still in the sky. And remember, Scarlett is still mining, but there is a drop inside of her natural. Nothing here because the mothership core did get taken out. We are going into a full-on base trade, what it looks like. And, well, Scarlett does have flying units, but remember, they only can attack when she has money for them to.
Widowmines.
Oh my god.
Not burrowing. Oh, Jhonny missing an opportunity. These Widowmines, if they burrow and get some good shots off on the interceptors, Scarlett is not going to have any economy to replenish those. And in a base trade, theoretically, something could happen.
Oh, wow. Well, that turret is being... No, the Widowmine is being repaired
on the Widowmine, and he... Oh my god, he actually manages to take out one of the carriers. Scarlett is starting to take some serious damage.
Yeah, she can't defend at home. Just that little amount of Marines are going to be able to take out almost all of the economy. God. But, I mean, at the other base here, there's really nothing to defend. All of the units have gone down. The Adepts are wrecking havoc inside of the main, but they need to go to that natural. Taking all those SCVs.
Jhonny is taking out these workers, or at least forcing these workers away from long-distance mining, so Scarlett actually cannot produce any more interceptors. The Widowmine also is going to continue to do damage because Scarlett doesn't have any detection, and there are 4 Widowmines out of the map. With the retreat out from Jhonny, those 4 Widowmines are going to go off and potentially do a lot of damage to these Adepts if Scarlett does not realize those Widowmines are over there. This could legitimately turn into a favorable base trade for Jhonny if he makes use of these 7 medevacs and these Marines really, really well.
Yeah, he's making Marines 8 at a time because the production has not been totally killed here by Scarlett. The Adepts do pretty okay though, but I mean, there are going to be so many Marines. 20.
Oh, the orbital commands are getting focus fire down. Oh, Jhonny has to be really, really careful with these orbital commands. Yep, lift it off, run it into the Widowmine, and we have 16 interceptors. And 12 interceptors. Okay, so we have a few of them going down. Oh, a lot of the interceptors going down. Only 7 interceptors left right now. And again,
Scarlett is broke.
Yeah, Scarlett can't make more interceptors. Oh my god, all the interceptors are gone. The carriers are dead weight. And these number of Marines with medevacs can easily take on these Adepts.
Believe in the Adept.
Oh Scarlett. My god, it worked.
Nope, not gonna be the case.
Jhonny!
Jhonny!
Holds the line.
Wow, that drop saved him there. Scarlett had nothing to deal with it.
I am impressed, Tempo. I am impressed.
That was so funny.
that worked. That happened.
Yo, that was a game.
So Scarlett,
that was a game.
Probably gonna want to go to her main race now. Probably want to play Zerg.
I think she's gonna have to try it again.
Oh jeez. All right. Well, the next map is gonna be. Oh, you know what? Okay, Tempo, bear with me.
I'm bearing.
Scarlett doesn't have to switch back to her main race to stand a really, really good chance, I think, in this next game.
What's the map?
The map is Arena. And for those who don't know, there is a absolutely brutal Tempest build on Arena that so many Terrans struggle with.
Neeb did it today.
Neeb did it today. Thanks, State. I know that Rotterdam has been a huge advocate of it. Like, we're going to have to wait and see. Scarlett may still go. There's still a lot of shenanigans that Zerg players can do against Terran on this map, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
How confident do you think she is right now? And how bad, you know, like, is she in like a super fun-loving mood right now?
She may just be mad. She just may be angry right now and not want to, like, take any chances. She's like, I'm going to stomp you so far into the ground, so far into the dirt, that you're never going to enter another cup again.
You think Scarlett really feels that way?
No, I don't. No, Scarlett's actually a really nice person. She's a troll, but she's really nice.
Yeah, she looks like she's in a pretty chill spot right now. She's ready.
She's sticking with it, dude. She's sticking with it.
She's about that Protoss life. She's in love with the Protoss.
All right, well, looks like Jhonny is asking for 5 minutes. Scarlett is sticking around with Protoss. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hop to a short break because I did forget to run commercials anyways the last time.
Well,
we will be
back.
back.
Good guy, Jhonny. Good guy, Jhonny.
We'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're hopping back into it. Game number 2 between these two players as we spawn up here in the top left-hand corner of the map. One of the North American goddesses herself, or gods I should say, but she is the goddess. Give it up for On Fire's Scarlett. And her opponent, spawning down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. He is up 1-0 against her. Give it up for the unknown player, Jhonny, who is going for the proxy in the center of the map. Tempo, welcome. I've already done the intros. We are getting started with a very, very funny situation. Scarlett is once again off racing at PvZ. And
PvT.
Oh, sorry, PvT. And she has to deal with a proxy this time.
Wow, what a good way to kind of approach the matchup here.
I'm legitimately not sure if Scarlett
is something really weird.
Do you think that Scarlett's going to be able to make it out of this? Like, do you honestly think that she's going to be able to do this?
No, with her opener, no.
There's a bunker in the main base. Scarlett's throwing down the Nexus. Oh boy. Okay. Well, she has double gas, so she's gonna be able to get out a fast mothership core. She sees the bunker going up, and should be able to harass this SCV enough to cancel that bunker, or at least stop it. But is she gonna realize what's going on? Jhonny has to lift up that barracks to open up the pathway, but Scarlett's not going for any scout.
No, but she knows something is up, you know, and she doesn't know if it's gonna be Reapers or not. But if that bunker gets finished, it's not the biggest deal. That's just a way to like hang out. It's really going to be up to the pylons, you know. The amount of Marines that will be coming out should be able to take out an Adept. But a Photon Overcharge, it's a little different here. So,
Photon Overcharge number 1 goes down. She does manage to pick off 2 of the SCVs, so there are no more units that can actually finish off that bunker, as the third SCV that was trying to build it sneakily in the corner did end up going down as well. There are a couple more. Yeah, but Photon Overcharge is gone, and there's nothing to stop these Marines now.
Nope. And here they come, pure firepower.
Oh,
Only
God.
50 energy. Remember, I mean, it costs 50 energy in order to do the Photon Overcharge. So, I mean, she's banking on only 1 gateway and a mothership core that's almost going to die. The Stalkers get trapped by those SCVs, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, man. Mothership Core is getting focus fire down. No Photon Overcharge is going to be available for a little while. Scarlett immediately starts up a new one.
Holding.
But Marines are coming back in. They're trying to do some more damage. Scarlett goes back to mining with a majority of these workers, but that bunker almost finishes. It doesn't quite. If that bunker finished, it would have been such an enormous win for Jhonny. He would have been in range of his pylons and these gateways.
This, I think. Yep, because all she needs to do is make a bunch of Stalkers now, and she added 2 more or 3 more gateways. You know, working off of 1 gateway was really tough, but holy crap, I think she's gonna hold it here, and pure Stalker is gonna be able to push this on back.
Oh, man. That was such a clutch hold. Just barely being able to pick off that last remaining SCV working on that bunker. And, yeah, we still have a lot of Marines being produced. We have an engineering bay going down for Jhonny. That's interesting.
I don't even know. Maybe he's expecting there to be some kind of Oracle opener. Because if you scouted it, Scarlett's base, it's like, what kind of tech are you actually doing?
It could be for the Oracle. I wonder if he's going to try and take a natural with a planetary fortress.
Ooh, you know what? You could be right there too. He hasn't made the command center yet, though. But
yeah, this would be a really early time. Yeah, it is gonna be for the missile turret, but I would actually still love to see him take take Scarlett's natural with a planetary fortress. No, that would maybe not work out so well.
It could. I mean,
but I mean, you wouldn't be able to mine from there,
yeah,
right?
I guess you're right. You could put like a pylon there and to keep on photon overcharging it to be annoying. Oh, the wall, though.
Oh, just, well, this wall is not going to work out so well, Tempo, because she's going to, I mean, Jhonny's going to end up losing at least one of these barracks. And what is his production back at home? An engineering bay, Tempo. That's his production. Engineering bays don't make units.
Actually going to go in Scarlett's favor because the more that floating these buildings means that he's not going to be producing. Engineering bays, you know, contrary to popular belief, they don't build much of anything. Fear Dragon, there's no unit that comes out of the engineering bay. He could get like reinforced building armor though, and then it would allow this wall to.
This bunker would be a little bit stronger,
a little bit longer. And these barracks, perhaps, but I don't think it'll finish in time.
That is one viable option. But the SCVs are going to try and repair
kind
this.
Of limited, okay, Fear Dragon? Damn.
You know what? You're thinking outside the box, Tempo, and I can dig it. I like it. I like the way you're thinking. But Jhonny, oh man, that's actually a really smart decision to get that single sentry to force field in those Marines on the high ground, pick them off.
Well, he's making a Widow Mine. There's no detection here for Scarlett. And he does have a bunker at the top of that ramp.
But damage is already being done.
20 workers at the moment. Oh, but he's losing some more.
I mean, Scarlett took a natural, though, behind all of this. She has...
Oh, and she took it Stargate, which I totally missed.
Oh, God. She's going for the Fleet Beacon. Yep.
She's going for Tempest.
You know what?
I can feel it.
I'm willing to bet she was planning to go for Tempest this game. She was planning to do a Tempest-based opening on Arena, like we were talking about.
It's like...
She just wants to get there. She could finish off this game in a more normal fashion. Probably would take a lot less time. Absolutely, but she's committed.
Not. Yeah, you have to go. Once you go, I don't even know what it is. Like, it's not even YOLO at this point. She's in like her own brand of YOLO right now. You know what I mean?
So for those who don't know, Scarlett did race switch once. She played in a pro match. She beat Don Rigu at MLG Anaheim 2014 by just race switching in the middle of the match to Protoss and just doing a 7-gate all-in. But
it was glorious, yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful, man. That was one of the most hype moments of the entire event. But one thing that she always complains about is when people bring that up.
The Liberator and the Tempest, like, hello. meeting each other on the left side of the map.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez, this is awkward.
I don't think that Liberator can fight there. Oh, my. He believed in himself a little bit too much there.
Well, there's still no detection for Scarlett. Maybe trying to give Jhonny a little bit of a handicap.
Yeah.
Saying you can still try and kill me with Widow Mines if I overcommit.
I'm a little bit sad that she did lose that Oracle because that was very crucial in order to tag the units for the vision. Whoa, okay.
Okay, the thing that you have to realize about Tempest is, okay, yeah, the SCVs are going to be pulled. The boys are being pulled. This could actually be pretty effective. The Stalkers are going to be able to pick away. I mean, the Stalkers are going to be able to pick away at a lot of these units as they make their way across the map, which is going to make it really difficult for Jhonny.
No. These SCVs are about to get wrecked by pylons, yo. You better bend over in the rear with the gear, indeed, as these pylons are basically doing that right now. G to the G. Scarlett brings it back 1-1. Oh my god. I don't even know what is life right now. It's just, I'm just going to accept it, you know?
Tempo.
That was a pretty standard game. Good job, Scarlett.
Does Scarlett go Protoss again?
That's what I'm wondering. If
Does
she
she
does
risk
it again, I mean, it's just it's so funny. If you would do it last game, I feel like you have to do it this game, right? Like once you go toss,
she's trying to prove a point. The only reason why I could see she maybe doesn't do it is if she just doesn't want to play Protoss on the last map. Got to find out what that map is.
Well, if it's like what? Prion Terraces or something? Oh, it is Dusk Towers for the last map.
Oh, Dusk Towers. Alright. Well, I don't know. I feel like you have to play more of a macro-oriented game. And I don't think that Jhonny has proven himself to be terrible. I think that in a legitimate, like, TVZ, not gonna lie, probably would get crushed by Scarlett. That's like not even an offensive statement to his play. It's just Scarlett. But in a TVP, I could see him taking this in a macro game.
What kind of macro game are we gonna play though? Is the question, Fear Dragon. Like, I think Scarlett is going into her inner Haas right now. You know, tapping into it, where it's just like, well, that didn't work. Let's try this next one.
She's sticking on Protoss right now. Tempo.
It looks like it.
Watch
then
her
again,
race
last
switch.
game, you know what? Last game looked pretty normal. She had a probe actually by the natural, which looked like she wanted to go into a 2-base.
Last game looked pretty normal. We had proxy 3 racks in the center of the map. We had transition into Oracle
on her
Tempest.
side of things, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like
all things considered, it was actually like a normal looking game.
Until the 3 racks got put in the middle of the map. And I was like, okay. Well.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got the ready from Jhonny, waiting on the ready from Scarlett. As we get ready to hop into the ace match between these two players, let's go ahead and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys on Dusk Towers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mute myself during that, but we are back. So if you heard a one-sided conversation, don't worry about it. Tempo and I were just talking about the MLG story, which I'll talk about in a little bit as we spawn down here in the ace match. The pink Zerg player, she did finally switch back. Give it up for On Fire Scarlett.
She's on fire. True representative of hot damn. I wish you would join my clan, but it is going to be on the other side, a Red Terran player. I'm not sure if he's from Mexico as well, but I'll just say he's from Ordo Equitus. I believe that's how you say it. Jhonny.
Yeah, man, if you want to find out a little bit of statistics about it, I have a stats screen that I can pull up over here, as we see that Jhonny is from the country of PE. Is that, that might be Peru. I don't have a lot of data on him, though. It could be a she.
Abbreviation, google.com. You are correct.
representing that same country as Luke Katz. But finally, but Scarlett finally switching back to Zerg. Now, I really quickly want to finish up that MLG story for those who don't know. Scarlett did play. Oh, okay. All right, Scarlett. Yeah. You know what? You win, Scarlett. You don't have to play a normal game this tournament. I will enjoy it. I'm not gonna complain if you decide never to play a normal game this tournament.
We're never gonna get to the story, are we? There's somebody in the chat. I think it was like Ashley Broxson. Yeah, see? Yeah, she says.
Yeah. But yeah, all I was gonna say is that Scarlett, people constantly tell her like, oh, you know, you should play Protoss again or something, and she's always just says like, it was just that one time. I don't know why people keep bringing it back up, but now, ladies and gentlemen, you can always point back to this series from the Chairs4Gaming NA Cup #2, Scarlett versus Jhonny. She played Protoss for at least 2 games of this series again. Never
Just
let
when
her
people
forget.
stop talking about it, right back at it. So this looks pretty normal to Jhonny right now with the scout. He doesn't know about the creep just yet, or that hatchery that was,
the second gas geyser would be weird, right? He saw the drones mining gas, but I don't think he saw the gas geyser.
I don't know if he saw that. No, he didn't, and he didn't see the roach warren either.
Oh, I don't think he realized. Or he would not be throwing down this third CC if he realized what was going on.
No, he would not at all.
Wait a second, there's a queen picking away at my supply depot.
And this is not a setup for like tanks, because this is what he needs. He needs to get tanks out right now, and also to get the medevac in order to lift it up. This is not how you deal with Roach Ravager or Ravager Queen Proxy Hatchery. Not even close. Oh my god.
Tempo. I think we might be seeing a really quick game #3. Scarlett busted on through, already takes out the reactor, and the Widowmine may even end up going down. It gets a shot off, kills off a Ravager, but Widowmine promptly goes down. Third CC may even finish up. I mean, theoretically, 3 CC versus a 1-base Zerg, you could literally lose every single worker almost and still probably be okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's one of the best ways to come back in a game, but pulling the SCVs off the line, you do want to make sure that you do not get surrounded. Because, of course, there's no mining being done by our Terran player, so why not just kite around? She's starting to lose these Ravagers, however, but even more are going to be coming. And the creep is spreading into the main at the same time.
Oh, that's frustrating. The Ravagers are starting to get cleaned up, though, and with a Widowmine at the front, gotta be careful. Does lose the Widowmine. Oh, that really sucks. That stings, because there's not going to be any form of detection unless Scarlett throws on an offensive Spore Crawler to get detection inside the main base, which she may very well do.
But Ravagers in their own right can do the double corrosive bile, but the creep spread is kind of funny because you can't see Widowmines on creep. Like, it is one of the things that is so frustrating. So if Jhonny were to burrow it somehow without Scarlett seeing,
and Johnny's just gonna go for counter aggression with 2 Marines and a Widowmine.
Okay, this could work for a little bit. It might disrupt the economy, but Scarlett knows what's up.
Oh god, lifting off. I feel like these buildings should have lifted off a while ago, maybe. At least the starport, I feel like, should have lifted off, floated over to this gold expansion, and started building like a tech lab. Get out a Banshee or something. Like, that could have been one really, really quick way to turn this game around.
Well, here comes the drop into the main, but all of those Roaches and Ravagers are going to be dealing here their damage to the mineral line of Jhonny. While Scarlett is defending against the Widowmine, I believe those 2 Marines weren't able to do too much there.
I guess Johnny's saying
gold. He's going for it.
He has 3 CCs still alive. But Tempo, Scarlett knows. Scarlett is fully aware of the potential for taking these gold expansions, so she already is knocking down these rocks. Very soon, she's going to be busting down that area.
Find that. Even with the slow, oh no, those are not slowlings. I was like, wow, there's slowlings that just like moved across the map. But this is not looking good for our Peruvian
Tempo. I'm all about hyping up a match, but I think this one's all she wrote. We got 2 SCVs left. Command centers are not going to be given the chance to land. And Scarlett,
even a wall coming here, and a Liberator though. Hey, you know what, man?
Oh, Tempo. You know, I want to believe. I really do want to believe.
All right.
Is this possible? Is this a potential comeback?
Oh, if this other command center was not discovered and he just started dropping a bunch of mules, I don't even think it would still be possible because he needs to remake all of his production. And throughout all of this, Scarlett is going to be mining, going for most likely what seems to be a Spire. Yeah, the Spire's already halfway
this
done.
wall off is in complete tempo. Okay, there we go. Engineering bay being plopped down.
But
Jhonny's
even these
gonna be able
Ravagers
to
can
complete
kill
this.
that Liberator.
Oh, the Ravager can kill the engineering bay even, actually.
They can kill a lot, yeah.
And if that engineering bay goes down, the Zergons are going to just flood on in and kill off the few remaining workers that Jhonny actually has, I think. Well, not going for it. Trying to get that Liberator.
Jhonny's in trouble.
I'm amazed that Jhonny still has mining because Scarlett has right-clicked on this command center with her Queen and her Zergling, finally going after these SCVs. GG gets called. Scarlett finally gonna advance on.
Making her fans happy there. Somebody was like, no more Protoss, please. That was so funny.
I don't know if I'm happy or upset with that series.
I am very satisfied right now.
I mean,
Like,
that was
my
a
night
pretty
was
awesome
going pretty
series.
well. Yeah, my night was going pretty well, and that happened. And I must say,
You know
that
what?
was beautiful.
You know what that's especially cool for? Like, Jhonny, I know Jhonny is like a Masters League player, and on the same team as like a player like Cham, so clearly not absolutely terrible. Actually, we saw like pretty decent player overall. But the thing is, like, getting the chance to play against Scarlett and getting the chance to play against ridiculous games, play in ridiculous games against Scarlett like that, that's kind of a unique opportunity. That's a really cool thing. Like, that's a story you get to tell. So I actually really like the fact that Scarlett went for that.
I just I can't believe she really went for carriers in the orbital shipyard game, and like it almost worked. People were calling GG. I was even calling GG in my head, like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, this is actually gonna work. And then the drop kind of tore her apart, but
Yeah. All right. Well,
that was pretty fun. Fun series here on the Chairs4Gaming. Only on the Chairs4Gaming.
only Chairs4Gaming. Do you see Scarlett playing
cup.
Protoss and also proxy hatching into a base trade?
Indeed, like just absolute insanity. Fun times over here.
But we are going to be hopping to a short break as we get the next series started up. I'm messaging Jon Snow. I don't see the bracket as saying like that Jon Snow and Bales have played out their series just yet.
Okay.
Oh shit. Jon Snow already lost. Oh my god. Oh, shoot. No, wait.
Really?
Oh my god, sorry, I misread the bracket. Coma ended up winning.
Coma beat Jon Snow. So now it's Coma and Bales and wow.
Okay, so I just messaged Jon Snow. Whoops. Oh, Fear Dragon. Alright.
AFK.
Alright guys, we're heading in. We're gonna go ahead and find our next series. You guys are watching the Chairs4Gaming North American Cup number 2. We'll see you guys here in a little bit.